Good evening and welcome to the first of two meetings tonight. My name is Dennis Buckley, Mayor of the City of Beech Grove. And at this time, we will convene our Board of Sanitation meeting for Monday, October the 16th, 2017. In lieu of a roll call, I will ask each participant to introduce themselves, beginning on my far right.
Dave Harrison.
Dan McMillan, Clerk Treasurer.
Craig Wiley, City Attorney.
Sandy Seward.
Thank you, Board. You have been presented a printed copy of the minutes of the previous meeting dated Monday, October 2nd, 2017. Floor is open for any questions, comments, or corrections.
I have none, thank you.
I have none.
No questions, comments, or corrections. I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll make said motion.
Nice second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. This evening, Board, we have 2 pages of wastewater claims in the amount of $84,595.77. Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none, thank you.
Nor do I.
There's no questions or comments. I'll ask for a motion to approve the wastewater claims dated October 16, 2017, in the amount of $84,595.77.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. This evening, Board, we have no unfinished business to carry over from the previous meeting, and we have no new business this evening. Comments from board members?
I have none.
I have none, thank you.
No comments. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make said motion.
Nice second.
The meeting is adjourned at 6:02 PM. We will convene the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting in 5 minutes. Meeting tonight, my name is Dennis Buckley, Mayor of the City of Beech Grove, and at this time we will convene our Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for Monday, October 16, 2017. In lieu of a roll call, I will ask each participant to introduce themselves, beginning on my far right.
Dave Harrison.
Dan McMillan, Clerk Treasurer.
Craig Wiley, City Attorney.
Sandy Seward.
Thank you, Board. You have been presented a printed copy of the minutes of the previous meeting dated Monday, October the 2nd, 2017. Floor is open for any questions, comments, or corrections.
I have none, thank you.
I have none.
No questions, comments, or corrections. I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. This evening, Board, you have 10 pages of corporate claims in the amount of $166,212.17. Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none, thank you.
I have none.
No questions or comments. I'll ask for a motion to approve the corporate claims dated October 16th, 2017, in the amount of $166,212.17.
I'll make said motion.
Nice second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. Thank you, Board. Under unfinished business carried over from the previous meetings, we have 2 items this evening. First item is the North Bend Road Storm Drain Project Quote Award. Casey, welcome.
All right. So for the North Bend Road Drainage Improvements Project, the quotes were opened at the last Board of Works meeting. We have reviewed the low contractor's quote, and I have the notice of award for your review and approval. and signatures.
And then it would be up to the board, but your recommendation is Eagle Valley?
Eagle Valley. I also have the original quotes for your records if you'd like them.
Okay. I'll open the floor up for any questions or comments from board members.
I have none, thank you.
Do you know why they were so much cheaper? Do you have any,
I don't have any specifics as to why they were that much cheaper, 8% lower than our estimate.
Has the city used them before on any projects?
To my knowledge, no.
We used them on the landfill back when we were, Eagle Valley was the contractor that added all the, storage to the landfill. They did a nice job working throughout that whole thing.
If there's no further questions or comments, I'll ask for a motion to approve the engineer's recommendation for Eagle Valley construction.
I'll make said motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. You could just bring it up, approach the table, Casey. And we have to sign anything this evening?
Yes, the notice of award, I have a copy for us and one for you.
You can go ahead and sign first.
And one is ours? You can sign next to it if you want to. Doesn't matter.
There you go.
And the second order of unfinished business is Phase 1 drainage project substantial completion. Casey?
Yes. I have 2 copies of the substantial completion certificate for your signatures as well.
Please approach. There's not a
I
test on
didn't
there.
see, I didn't see any test on there.
Okay, here you go. This is ours.
Yeah. that's
All
your
right.
copy.
Any other information that the board should know this evening?
Yes, Wesley would like to ask for permission for the Board of Works to execute the construction agreement and notice to proceed outside of a Board of Works meeting, because the next one is in 3 weeks, and just for the sake of time and weather, it would be good to get the contractor started once we receive all the necessary documents.
Any comments from board members?
No.
If not, I'll ask for a motion to allow Wessler
Dennis.
to, yeah.
We didn't vote on the, this phase 1. Do we need to vote on that? We
We
did up
can.
here.
Motion to approve Phase 1 drainage project substantial completion.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. Now, motion to allow give Wessler a notice to proceed with the North Bend drainage project.
Make said motion.
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. I think today I sent back, I instructed Emily to go ahead with the right to entry on each property.
Yes, we will begin contacting the property owners this week for the rights of entry.
Now, do you know if there'll be a pre-construction meeting?
I assume there will be, yeah, once we get all the documents from the contractor, we'll schedule one.
Okay. All right, Casey, thank you.
Thank you.
That concludes unfinished business from the previous meeting. Under new business, we have several items this evening. And the first one is Paul Cloyd resignations. Chief? You want to read the resignation to the record, please?
Yes. To whom it may concern, I've recently been offered with Indianapolis Fire Department employment. While the decision was difficult to say the least, I've chosen to pursue a career outside the city of Beech Grove. Due to my position with the union, the several projects we've yet to finish completely, I will remain available to all of our members both during my exit and afterwards to ensure a smooth transition. I will also make it clear to my successor that I will always be available both personally and through the Local 416 as an asset and resource for advice should they need it at any time in the near future. I've relished my time with this department and will remain forever appreciative to both the city and the citizens for allowing me to serve them for the past 5 years. My employment here has been enjoyable, and I've grown greatly as a young firefighter as well as a human being from my experiences during this time. Thank you for allowing me to fulfill a long dream and help protect the city I grew up in for a lot shorter time than I expected. My intended final shift is October 22nd, 2017. Please let me know if there is anything between now and then the department or the city requires of me to make this process smoother. Sincerely, Paul Cloyd.
Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none.
All right. Motion to accept the resignation letter for Paul Cloyd.
Make said motion.
Second it.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Paul, we wish you the best of luck. I used to say when I was fire chief that if anybody was leaving to better themselves, I would write the letter. So if this is better for you, we wish you nothing but the best. And don't be a stranger. All right. Chief, next up is a request to hire fire department.
Dear Board, at this time I would like to ask the Board of Works and Safety for the approval to fill one firefighter position for January 2018. A position became available with the resignation of Paul Cloyd. This position will be filled off our 2017 hiring list. I anticipate bringing a name forward for approval at our December Board of Works meeting. This position is in our 2018 budget.
Questions or comments from board members?
I have none.
I have none.
If not, I'll ask for a motion to allow the chief to proceed with filling a vacancy due to resignation.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Chief, another request to hire Beech Grove Fire Department. Go ahead.
Dear Board, at this time, I would like to ask the Board of Works Safety for the approval to fill one firefighter position for January 2018. This will be a new firefighter position. This position will be filled off of our 2017 hiring list. I anticipate bringing a name forward for approval at our December Board of Works meeting. This position is in our 2018 budget.
Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none.
I have none.
If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve the chief's recommendation allowing him to fill an open position, or a new position, I'm sorry.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
The next item is surplus equipment, City Hall. And Board, this is another list. I would like to declare the items listed below a surplus as they have no use to the city. One is a Data Show 480 projector pad, 19 coffee cups, 2 plastic tray sets, 1 Emerson computer monitor, 2 computer E-machine keyboards from 2003, 2 sets of cables, and I need to add, and this is terrible, 1 Bun coffee maker, serial number VPR 0519177 with 2 burners. It conked out today. So we're gonna get another one in here. Quick. Anyway, if approved, these items would be placed in the next city auction.
Okay.
Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none.
I have none.
If no questions or comments, ask for a motion to approve the request to surplus the below listed equipment.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye and the motion carries. Thank you, Board. The next order of business is panic alarm agreement and installation. We have been talking about this for a long time, and this is for the gals who work in the front office downstairs. Here recently, they always have been subjected to people's temper or people's actions. But here recently, it's gotten a little bit worse and a little confrontational. People would come in for whatever reason. And so we got a quote of $1,497.14 to install panic buttons under each desk, and then a panic button under where Debbie sits to go off in the back of the building to where somebody could walk up if somebody's starting to get mad. And so I wanted to bring it for you tonight. I don't want to do it until the first of the year, but I think, and I'll open it up to comment, but I think this would be good for the gals who work up in the front area. And I'll open the floor up for any questions or comments.
What's the purpose of waiting till the first of the year?
I think when we decided to do this, we wanted to wait until we got a new budget in
Okay.
and go from there.
Well, my issue with it, number one, is this the first time I've seen this contract today, and I haven't even had a chance to look at it. So I would request that you hold it off until the next meeting. And there's also a $45 a month fee for the next 3 years. And this, I thought we were going to go through Comcast. This is Central Security. So this is 100% new to me. And I think the camera monitoring is more important than this. And possibly to get this and get the other together and bundle them, that we could possibly get better pricing on it.
Comments from board members?
So this doesn't have cameras with it?
No, this is just for panic.
I don't work in this building. I think the two of you need to work out what you feel the needs are for, to protect the gals up front as well as yourselves. So if you think you need one thing and you think you need the other, I think the two of you really need to come.
Well, this should have been done 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. This should have been done before we came into office. And I think by not doing it, we're just not doing what we should for those people that work up front.
I totally agree.
And I've got no issue with it, other than the fact, I think the cameras are actually more important than the actual panic buttons. And so to do both of them, I think we could get better pricing. I had a quote at one time from Central Security, And then the next time I called them, where we were going to get a contract from and so forth, they had raised it considerably from what it was. So, number one, I've just had a bad experience with Central Security, and this contract in here, from just basically looking at it, I mean, for a $45 a month agreement, there's a lot of language.
Request to do that, but I'm going to open up to you, but I'm going to make a motion that we approve this request.
So my question is, so he's a new business owner. Now, when I think of a pod, I think of a storage container, but you said it's more like a brewing system?
No, I
type?
think that he has his tanks inside pods. Pods are trailers,
Okay.
that, it's just transportation. He's transporting them in a small pod, and there will be several of them, I'm not sure. But it would fit in the distance that the parking is between Main and the alley south.
Dave, any thoughts?
No.
I
I'm done.
I'll make motion that we go ahead and accept him as a business owner, and let him put the pods there for,
I would say, he said no more than a week, 5 days.
No more than, motions on the floor, no more than a week. Second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thanks, Chief. Can you
I will
Get in
call
touch
him
with
and, yeah, I'll call him and let him know.
I got a question for you, Mark. Do you happen to know if he's applied for his alcohol permit yet through Marion County?
No, I do not. I can ask him.
I would have thought he'd done that first.
I would have thought so.
Well, you would
but I
assume
don't.
so, but you'd be surprised
thought of
at
that.
how many times they haven't, and then they come up with, oh, deer in the headlights.
I'll find out and I'll let you know.
Because
I'll call him tomorrow.
with that building being where it's located, I mean, the alcohol board they can make him put, some kind of barriers out there, just like zoning, as far as whether it's shrubbery or whatever but he would have to go through some hoops with them, I'm sure.
Yeah, the pods are just there to take the equipment
Right.
inside and then move the pods away.
You might hit him up about that.
I will call him
Talk to
tomorrow and
Right.
find out. Make him aware, and he can send us any paperwork that he has filed and it's approved, if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, I just hate to see someone get so far and then find out, oh, well, we didn't do this or didn't do that, because it is a timely process.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Chief.
Okay.
Last order of business was was not on the agenda. It was a letter that we distributed before the meeting concerning a resignation from the Hornet Park. You want to read this one, Dan?
Yeah. Dear Mayor, Clerk Treasurer, and Board of Works, after 15 years of employment with the City of Beech Grove, I, Louetta Marlene Bowling, will be resigning from her receptionist position at the Hornet Park Community Center. My last day will be September 30th, 2017.
Comments or questions from board members?
yeah, is that one of the two, or is this the third?
One of the two.
One of the two, perfect, okay. I have no questions, thank you.
I have none.
Ask for a motion to accept the resignation of Ms. Bowling.
Make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Comments from board members?
I have none, thank you.
I have none.
If no other comments, we'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
Meeting is adjourned at 6:37 PM. We will reconvene on Monday, November the 6th. Thank you.